Hey everybody, welcome back to Puppets and Predictions. We are back this week, back at it.
Yes.
We are here. I mean, you may notice things are a little bit different in this universe we ended up in. I mean, for example, I shaved my beard this past weekend.
Oh yeah, that's what that is. We also have found ourselves in the Emoji Movie dimension, where everything is animated.
Yeah, so I guess eggplant emoji, frog face emoji, dancing man emoji.
Right on, yeah. But everything here is a little bit less detailed, a little more simple, which is kind of nice.
But you know what's not going to be simple this week, Matt, and not as detailed?
What's that, Ryan?
Our predictions, because I'm Ryan.
I'm Matt.
And let's talk the movies. This past weekend, Dunkirk went to war with a $50.5 million opening weekend.
And then Girls Trip was hot with a $31.2 million opening weekend.
And unfortunately, Valerian fell back to earth, only making $17 million in its opening weekend. Ready to get us started, Matt?
Absolutely. Starting off with number 10 with The Big Sick in the fourth week of its expanded release. We're projecting a drop of 31% and a take of $3.5 million.
Cool. Coming in right after that is Baby Driver in week 5. We're going to say a decrease of 36% and a projection of $3.9 million. That's what we're thinking.
And then at number 8, we have Despicable Me 3 in its fifth week. We're projecting a decrease of 39% and a projection of $7.9 million.
Cool. Coming in right after that at number 7 this week, we have Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets in its second week. We're going to go ahead and compare that to The Sorcerer's Apprentice, which came out July 2010. Second week dropped 45%. Jupiter Ascending, coming out February 2015. Second week dropped 50%. And Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, coming out January 2013. Second week dropped 52%. So what we're saying for Valerian in week 2 is a decrease of 50% and a take of $8.5 million.
Right on. And then at number 6, we have War for the Planet of the Apes in its third week.
And as you can see, Matt has a banana on the other side of the table. Monkeys love bananas, apes, monkeys, and since we're in this animated universe, let's experiment a bit. And let me get that banana on the other side. Ooh, we're going. Oh, we're still going. We're going. We're off frame. Where's it? Oh, it's coming from there now. And it is not slowing down. All right, see ya, hand. I really wanted that banana, but I guess it's cool. Oh, there. Look at. Oh, it's slowing down. There it is. Oh, okay. We're good.
How about that? Anyway, for War for the Planet of the Apes, we're going to compare it to Snow White and the Huntsman, which came out in June of 2012 and had a third week drop of 43%, and Ant-Man, which came out in July of 2015 and had a third week drop of 49%. We're projecting a decrease of 47% and a take of $11.1 million for the third week of War for the Planet of the Apes.
Coming in right after that, we have Spider-Man Homecoming in week 4. We're saying a decrease of 45% and a projection of $12.3 million for Spider-Man Homecoming.
And then at number 4, we have Girls Trip in its second week. We're going to compare it to Due Date, which came out in November 5th of 2010 and had a second week drop of 53%. Bad Teacher, which came out in June of 2011 and had a second week drop of 54%. And Medina's Family Reunion, which came out in February 2006 and had a second week drop of 58%. We think Girls Trip is going to have a decrease of 55% and make $14 million in its second week.
Okay, and then coming in at number 3 this week, we have Atomic Blonde in its first week, starring Charlize Theron, which she definitely has a unique name. And to celebrate this, I had Matt here put together a list of funny celebrity names, some unique ones out there. Can you tell us, Matt?
We've got this list right here, and it starts with Viggo Mortensen.
That's a funny one.
And then after that is Viggo Morrison. And then after that is Viggo Morrison. And finally, Viggo Morrison.
Matt, did you do any research for this bit?
I'll be honest, I totally forgot we were doing the bit until about 5 minutes before we started filming, and this was all I could come up with.
Come on, man. I mean, Viggo Morrison. Why Viggo?
You got a funny name.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that one. He does have a funny name. So, we're going to compare that to The Girl on the Train, which was released in October 2016, opening weekend $24.5 million. The Accountant, which came out last October, opening weekend $24.7 million. And Public Enemies, coming out July 3rd, 2009, opening weekend $25.3 million. So what we're saying for Viggo Morrison in week 1 is a projection of $24.5 million.
And then at number 2, we have Dunkirk in its second week. You know, what's cool about this is all of the movies that we're going to compare it to are director-driven movies, of which Dunkirk is also in that category. So anyway, we're going to compare it to Interstellar, which came out in November of 2014 and had a second week drop of 40%. Shutter Island, which came out in February of 2010 and had a second week drop of 45%. And Mad Max Fury Road, which came out in May of 2015 and had a second week drop of 46%. So for Dunkirk in its second week, we think a 44% drop and a take of $28.3 million.
Alright, and that brings us to our number 1 movie this week.
Woo!
We have the Emoji Movie in its opening weekend. The whole reason we're in this universe, I guess.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hello, it's me, James Corden, the hand emoji from the Emoji Movie.
Oh, hey there, Mr. Corden. What can we do for you?
You know, it's funny. You're actually in my room. I host Puppets and Predictions in this dimension. Oh, that's cool. Who's your co-host? Co-host? I'm the only host here. So, what are you boys thinking for the Emoji Movie this week?
Oh, well, we're going to compare it to Mr. Peabody and Sherman, coming out March 2014. Opening weekend, $32.2 million. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, coming out September 2013. Opening weekend, $34 million. And Sing, which came out in December of last year. Opening weekend, $35.3 million. So we're thinking around a $35 million take for the Emoji Movie this weekend. What do you think about that, Mr. Corden?
Oh boy, I mean, I think it's gonna make a bit more than that, Ryan.
Really? I mean, I guess you run the Puppets and Predictions in this dimension, so what are you thinking, Mr. Corden?
Well, I was going to compare the movie to Star Wars The Force Awakens. Well, Mr. Corden, I mean, respectfully, that's a really, really high-grossing movie. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna make quite that much. Get Out.
Oh, like the Jordan Peele movie compared to that?
No. Get out. Not just of this room, of this dimension. I'm going to get the gun emoji, and if when I get back you guys are still here, we're going to have a problem.
Oh, okay. We'll leave, but wait, one more thing. Who plays the gun emoji in this dimension?
Why, Viggo Morrison. Oh, that's just terrific.
We gotta get out of here, Matt. I'm not messing with Vigo.
Me either. Sling rings on?
Sling rings on. See you next week, folks.
Bye!